Alright, this is a video that I wanted to do for a really long time. I just haven't really gotten the time for it. Now that it's raining out here, it seems like a perfect time to do it. This video I felt like needed to come out because who doesn't like survival gear? So my first set of knives I have here is my survival knives, and these are the ones I use constantly. All three of these are homemade knives. This is the knife I use the most. You will probably see this somewhere around in most of my survival videos. The sheath is honestly really used. Has a bunch of scrapes and stuff on it. But the thing I love the most is the knife. This knife is so awesome. It has a special place in my heart because it's the first real knife I ever had. This knife I don't use as much, but I do have it as backup in like my survival gear and stuff. It's a pretty big, tough knife. It has a little bit more of a cutting edge on the knife. You can do a little more chopping with it. It's a little bit heavier, but it's honestly pretty good. So this knife, you may not have seen as much, and this sheath I threw together before we went on a 3-day survival trip. You can find that on my channel or in the link to the link in the description below. It's honestly one of my top favorite knives. So this is another homemade knife, and this is actually speckled birch, and it is so pretty. So those are my 3 main survival knives. Next are pocket knives. Pocket knives are awesome. I love pocket knives, and I have so many that I only had to pick a few. First little knife I got, I traded with a friend. It's honestly a small one he got at Cabela's. Next one is a snap-on knife I found in the woods. One of the knives I have to say that has to be on you all the time is a Leatherman or a multi-purpose knife. I have a single Leatherman. I don't use the flint and steel much because I like to keep it for emergencies, but a multi-tool will save you. One time I was driving on my mini bike and my throttle cable broke. I had this knife on me, so I opened it up, pinched and grabbed the wire, and pulled it to use the throttle all the way back home. Have a multi-purpose knife on you all the time. Alright, so we got to hatchets. Hatchets is another one of my most favorite survival tools. You probably saw this hatchet on our 3-day survival trip. Pretty cool hatchet. So they made this, I don't know which company. They made this so you can use it as a carving tool. So like basically you can strap this to your belt and it'll be a knife and a hatchet. It's a really old, looks like it's a true American hatchet. And I found this at a thrift store. Always a thrift store. And I would like to restore this hatchet sometime in a video when I give the time to do it. Machetes. Machetes are awesome. I have had 2 of them, and this was my first ever machete. This was a Coleman. The handle ended up breaking off, so a friend put a birch handle on it. But it's cool. I've used this hatchet so much. I used it to cut snow blocks to make my first ever kind of like igloo snow fort. Another one is the Gerber. This is one of the another hatchets that I used in our first survival video. And it has little nicks, and it's kind of warped a little bit. But it's been used. Oh, it does have a hole also. Well, I think that mostly sums it up, besides my bow I have back here. So one year, me and my family went to Idaho, and that was a while back. And this is a bow I got for 20 bucks, 35 pound. And I honestly love taking out my little coyote target, just practicing for some year that I get to use it. But that pretty much sums up the video. It's just something real quick I wanted to do. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the woods.